I think what we should do is we should take a big old drill and just drill into the back of my car.
Whoa! Oh my god.
That much wider than the car.
It is
Look at the side profile.
ridiculous.
What are you doing,
My
Brian?
camera's bigger than yours.
Oh yeah, someday you'll wish you were us, you know?
What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Drift Games vlog. Hope everybody's doing good. Join us on a very special day. We've been teasing it for weeks. I made a very stupid bet in one of the earlier episodes that if we got a certain amount of likes or comments, I would pandem the Golf van. 100 comments on we should pandem the Golf van, I'll buy the kit. 100 comments saying pandem the Golf van, I'll do it.
That's actually quite achievable, if I'm going to be honest. You could quite easily make that happen. No, don't leave it. You've said 100 there now.
Right, 100 comments and 1,000 likes on the video. 1,000 likes, 100 comments, or pandem in the Golf van. Well, over behind me, the sound of drilling suggests that it has already begun. So if I'm going to pandem a Golf van, I'm going to take it to the guys that have done more pandem kits and more Rocket Bunny kits in Ireland than anybody else, which is the guys here at Triple8. And they're giving themselves a very short deadline, which is about 6 days to get this car in, cut up, kit on, everything painted, back on its wheels and finished. So it's going to be a very, very short turnaround, but they have a lot of guys obviously helping on it. So I'm really excited to see this. This is obviously my daily van, which started off as the practical car.
This is not going to be your daily anymore. You're going to need a new daily.
This has to be my daily. I don't have any other cars to drive on the road every day except for the Cayman. So this is going to be the everyday van, but it's not going to look like any other everyday van ever. Yeah, so the Golf's going to change today. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are excited about it. We've been teasing it for ages and we got loads of requests for this. So we always stay to our word. Let's go inside and see what's going down. Morning guys. Morning. I just left my car down for service yesterday and oh.
You said there was a dent?
There was a dent on the front quarter. Yeah, I didn't really. Yeah, so we're in the process. There we have it. So we're in the process of drilling into the front of my Golf. So this is the front arch. You guys will see, this is the rear arch. So this is the one that really is the, let's just say, not normal. That is gonna go somewhere around that. Yeah, so that's pretty wide. We got the radiate wheels. You guys can see we put 20-inch tires on them from the tire box. So the tire box hooks us up with these very, very low profile tires because
rubber bands.
Yeah, because these are very big wheels. So the idea, a lot of people wonder why I went with these wheels. One, they look awesome. Two, as you can see, the brake system and the amount of spacers we're putting on these is going to be ridiculous. So I want to hide a little bit of that away. Remember, I'm honestly saying this is a 1.6 TDI van, so it's not a GTI or an R. So we need to hide as much of the standard stuff. So this is why it's quite complex design. I also think the design looks absolutely outrageous. It'll suit the car, so that's going to hide a lot of that away. We've got a Golf or rear bumper, as you guys can see. We also have a diffuser for the back of the car. Obviously we got it, you guys can see the cut lines. So Dave's just done this, cut this piece of the arch, this piece here.
Yeah, we got that a second ago.
Yeah, that is now.
So that was
on
there.
the car. So now, let's just say there's no going back at this point. We have Golf or 7.5 front lights, grille, and we are tossing up between whether we use the plastic splitter on the front because that will take a lot more hits with speed bumps, or we could use the crazy pandem front lip. We'll try both. I think we might go for the pandem lip and see how it goes. So today, the idea of today is to basically get the car to a point where it's mocked up. So everything's mocked up, we know everything fits, we know everything, kind of how it's going to look. We have the spacers, which were custom made in Germany because they don't make spacers that big for a Golf. So I had to get them custom made. I've done the calculations on the wheel sizes, so we'll know soon enough when we get the arches on how they're going to look. So yeah, it's going to be a quick turnaround this week. Let the boys get on with it. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy it today.
See that camera, yeah? It's making me look like I'm the busiest.
See it? What's that?
Nothing. Flat out. Flat out here we are. That's all I'm doing.
That's you done for the day, yeah?
That's me. Now, lads, if you need any more advice, well, you know where I am.
Alright, so I'm about to test fit the rear wheels on the car, the radiates. The reason I'm a bit worried about this stage is because I've had no idea how to match this up other than mats on a piece of paper. So I got a guy in California who has a PANDEM Golf, very, very similar style to what I'm going for, and I basically got his wheel specs, his offset specs, and his spacer specs. You gotta get the spacer, offset, wheel size, do all the mats to try and match up to what he has. He's got a really nice aggressive stance on it. So I've now just loosely put the spacer on. As you can see, it's huge on the back of this, a 60mm spacer, these wheels. So this will essentially make the back of this Golf -30 offset on a 10.5, which would be a bit ridiculous. So this is the end of my wheel bearings, by the way. At the end of I think we're just going to order them in bulk for the back of the car. I've got these custom made, so they really want them to fit because they weren't cheap, because they don't make spacers this big for this car. So yeah, we're going to throw just 2 wheel nuts on it just to get an idea.
Well, let's see.
I'm nervous now to see if I've got this right, which is probably not the case because I'm an idiot, but oh, we got it right. I think we got it right. I think that is absolutely spot on. This car is sitting up really high. When we lower this, the wheel is naturally going to camber in, which should get it just perfectly inside the arch. She's no normal van now anymore. Oh, and people asking questions about Golf vans, because if you're not from Ireland, they make Golf vans in Ireland. So they'll bring in a normal Golf, you guys can see it here, and they'll build a frame in the back and a bulkhead and put it out as a Golf. And you can see that they actually, great workmanship here by the boys, just dribbling the old sealer down the wall there. But that's how they make Golf vans, which means they're commercial vehicles. So they're not actually Golf vans from the factory, they're made in Ireland like that. But it is technically a Golf van. There's no other way around it. It is a Golf van.
But like, is that done by the dealerships or is it done by Volkswagen?
By Volkswagen Commercial in Dublin. They'll just do these like a production line and making them into vans.
Oh.
So they don't come from Germany like this. This is something, they take the seats out, put them wherever they put them, I don't know, and they actually build all that in.
Right, that's news to me.
Interesting, isn't it?
We go check out the 15.
Let's go check out the 15. Good idea. Alright, so we're going to catch up on Dave's K24 build. And we're here in the beer garden, as you can see. Nice bit of artificial grass laid down for the boys. We got the customers. Nice spot, lads. You guys are working hard on what is now a very low S15. Obviously, Dave's not planning any bumps or anything. That's not going to happen. It'll be fine. All the roads are perfectly smooth around here.
They also can't throw my wheels and the wings are all around, so it's either hire it or else chop the wings out more. So I think I'm going to chop the wings out.
I mean, I was about to give some advice there and go, well, if what I'm doing up there is there's no practicality around here anyway.
Whoa! Oh my god. What is that?
Remember I said we should go look at the exhaust plane and you were like, what, it's just an exhaust? Not just
now I understand why you said let's come look at the exhaust. Wow.
No, it has to be lifted up, so it'll be kind of sitting up around there, and then obviously all the bumper and all will be cut out then to
that is jazzy.
If I had one criticism of it, lads, it'd be I'd put a few more pieces in it. That's incredible. That's a work of art, isn't it? That's an actual work of art, boys. That is unbelievable.
even down to the teardrops, like just how nothing, and their badge. Look at the badges they have as well. Celtic Customs logo.
That's insane.
That is outrageous.
I did say the other day it's going to be one of the most outrageous exhausts in the country.
I didn't believe you.
Yeah.
Now I believe you.
That's bad. How long did this take?
All day, probably yesterday.
Yeah, probably all day yesterday.
Probably all day yesterday.
One day?
Yeah, probably.
But it's about a day of welding, if not more welding.
And cutting. Like everyone in the pipe.
But you still obviously have to weld everything on it
Yeah.
as well, yeah. Because there'd be some steam coming out everywhere if there was. That's I knew you were doing something fancy with it, but I didn't think like that kind of a level. And now it really is getting to that, like, you know what? We use the thumbnails quite a lot and we go, the world's best this and the world's best that. We're getting close there with an S15. Like, there's not much untouched on this car now. No, so between bodywork, the shell, the engine swap, the exhaust, full link ECU system going into it, it's probably going to be the wildest 15 on the road. So what are you working on today, boys? Manifolds?
Yep.
So geez, I presume it'll just be a simple old job there, nothing fancy.
For the little simple small turbo.
With a tiny turbo there, listen, that's off the Golf van, so we said we'd run that.
I said to the lads, try to get it out as far as possible. I think that's I think that's gonna look pretty insane.
That's outrageous, Dave, is what that is. That's nearly sitting out through the headlight.
2 pipes in the back are gonna come around and all.
Yeah.
And then these ones are gonna be coming down and back up and in and
All into one collector.
And then put the screen pipe in as well.
That's very cool. Do you know what I actually really like on this car as well, which I haven't shown on this video yet, is the sump. They literally used the space available. They just went, that is how much space we have, we will now make a sump to fit that. So that's actually a really neat bit of kit, like right between the anti-roll bar, because sometimes you lose the anti-roll bar and all that when you do these conversions, but this is coming along very nicely. What I love about all these builds that we're watching is the talent in Ireland. Like, I know I'm standing in front of the boys and they're super humble, but you don't think for such a small country you have so many people that can do so many specific little jobs as well as anybody else in the world, which is amazing. And the fact that we're building these cars in Ireland rather than importing them in is amazing. And I think you'll agree the Golf van is really in that category. You know, it's one of those things that, you know, not only it became a van in Ireland, but yeah, and then we'll keep up with your stuff in the background. But you know what I mean? Like, the real work's going on up above. Like, anyway, we're going to roll up and have a look at the Porsche. It's inside in the other shed, and I'm looking forward to seeing this get a little bit more progress over the next few weeks. And we might sit for a beer in the beer garden later on.
oh yeah, sounds good.
Here at Drift Games, we absolutely love online drifting. But more importantly, for you guys watching at home, we want to get you in the game as well. So we've partnered up with digitalmotorsports.com, Ireland's first online sim store, who are experts in everything when it comes to online drifting. And they're going to give you guys a full free sim rig at the end of this series. Now I know you want to know, how do you win? But it's quite simple. Every single episode of Games Changers, we're going to release a letter. It looks a bit like this. And that letter will form a sentence. And at the end of the series, the first person who can put that full sentence together correctly wins a full simulator. Now that's not bad going.
Alright guys, so here is a sneak peek of what is coming up on Triple8 Competitions. They have an S14. It's a nice S14, but it's going to be an even nicer S14. So you guys will know that the car that I bought from Craig, the E36, we're doing some big stuff with that in the next couple of episodes, but those are the wheels from the E36, the Meisters. So basically, I wanted to change the look of the car, so I'm putting different wheels on it. We have some Stroms on there now just for the time being, but these wheels are actually going to end up on this S14 with some wide arches, and it's getting a full respray. It's not going to be white anymore.
The wing
I quite like
is
this
quite
three-piece wing.
rare, apparently.
It's from Navan. It's Navan wing. If you don't know, Blaine is a very, very exclusive and very special Japanese company that makes body parts for a lot of different Nissans. Not the small country town in Ireland, but it is funny.
Oh, really?
If you thought it was, like, that would be very funny if and funny if Navan, just as a town, made them. Not even like a company, just the town.
Yeah.
The odd boys in the town every Sunday morning get together to make a load of fiberglass parts in the community hall, and it keeps the old folks busy, you know what I mean? And then they put them on Nissans. You know what the boys are like around here? Oh, we could put this up for raffle and everyone would think it's great, but they are changing the wheels, the kit. I'm not going to say what colour it's going, but we'll keep an eye on it, but it's not going to be white. It's going to be very, very, very different to this. So that's the next project on the line. Our G35, so this is gone at this point, so someone's won this at this point. So this is like, we're
going back in time here.
Back in time. Well, what we're here to look at is this absolutely ridiculous Porsche. So different bumper than the last time you saw it.
I think we're going to be completely distracted by the wheels. Never mind the bumper for a second.
Oh, yeah, so this is what they like to call a flush fitment. That's not really. So the kit is obviously going to cover this. You guys can see it front and back, but the kit is going to be that much wider than the car.
It is
look at the side profile.
ridiculous.
It's insane.
Ridiculous.
So since the last time you guys have been here, we showed the interior, that's all coming back together. And the reason that I'm able to get the Golf done with the boys is because the kit has been delayed. I mean, so there was like 5 days until the kit came here. So what will we do for those 5 days? We'll do the Golf. So this bumper is actually a turbo bumper that they've cut and shaped for this. It's not finished yet, and it's also not painted yet. This is just fiberglass, so that's why it's not the same colour as the rest of the car. Looks pretty spectacular though, doesn't it?
It's nice, the little vents are cool. And the fact that it continues on down here as well.
Coming along, you can see the kit here for Dave's 15 is all painted. So that's all painted. That was on the car for a test fit, so now they're just getting all the, might as well not get the bodywork damage while you're working on the rest of the car. But you know what, Blaine?
What?
I'm going to modify another car today.
Oh Jesus Christ.
You know what I have? I'm getting a little annoyed because his Porsche looks way nicer than my Porsche.
Where's this going?
I think we should make my Porsche look nicer. I might have bought some parts. I might have bought a part a week ago. I might have sent that part off for paint. Keen, do you know the way you love supercars and stuff like that? Do you know the way all that stuff? Yeah. Do you know the way like the Porsche? Not really a supercar, but it's kind of a luxury car.
What do I have to
Prestige
do?
car.
What do I have to do?
You don't have to do anything. But I was thinking, you know the way like people polish them on a Sunday. Do you know the way people like get them all looking
Are
nice?
you asking me to clean the car?
This
No,
is
no.
where it's going, isn't it?
No. Do you know what they don't do on a Sunday?
Well, it's also Saturday, so
Doesn't matter. It's time. It's the internet. They don't care what time it is.
Yeah.
It could be Sunday. It could be Saturday. It could be Tuesday. You don't know.
it's Saturday.
It's Saturday. I think what we should do is we should take a big old drill and just drill into the back of my car.
Sounds good.
Sounds good, doesn't it? We should drill. I'm going to put a GT4 spoiler on the Cayman because I like how the front looks. I like how the side looks.
Add a bit more aggression to the back.
Back looks a bit soft for me. Got a spoiler. Got it painted. I'm going to get Dave and the boys to put on a spoiler on the Cayman. I trust them. Don't trust me. Do I trust them with a drill into my car?
Let's find out. I mean, we don't know if they try, really.
Could be a very bad time if it goes wrong. Anyway, we'll try it. It'll be fun. All right, so while let's see, the Golf is just there. My other daily car is here, and we're just leaving this one alone. Actually, we're not leaving it alone. We're putting a spoiler on it. This is the GT4 spoiler for the Cayman. This is a GTS. Doesn't come with the spoiler. I think it needs a spoiler. I think it makes it look much more aggressive on the back, and I think it looks absolutely unbelievable. We decided to paint the middle white and leave the outside black just to give it a bit of an offset. And now Dave is going to drill into my car and put this spoiler on, and I'm going to look a different direction.
Just sit down in that seat there and just don't. Just stay there for a few minutes, alright?
Yeah, grab the drill. We don't even need to mark it. Huh? We don't even need to mark it. Just drill it.
Yeah.
All right. 2 hammer and nails actually.
That'd be nice. Couple of wood screws.
That definitely makes it a lot more aggressive, doesn't it, than it was before. That's definitely a fist pump of achievement.
Yeah.
Look at the back of it now. Looks so much more aggressive. Right, that's finished that car off, lovely. Still have wheel spacers to go on this, but they got sent to Ireland, stayed in the sorting office for 7 days, and then went sent back to England. So yeah, go order them again. We got some spacers for the front and back. That's this car done. Probably won't see a whole lot more of the Cayman on the channel unless we're going somewhere in it. I'm happy with it. I love it. Amazing car. The wing has made that car. It looks amazing.
Dave, I must say I've never seen you like work on the Corvette really, on the Soarer, on the PS or anything.
Love this
and
Golf.
this Golf though is getting all of the attention.
Do you know what? I figured, oh, it's only a Golf. It should be easy to work on. And I've now realised that I'd rather work on the Corvette, which is made by people in Mexico with flathead screwdrivers. This is like, this headlight has now got 8 bolts taken out of it at this point.
And it's still in.
It's still in the car, and what's worse, it doesn't even move. It's moving a bit. Feeling more positive about it, but I can't get to this one, so. But I don't even know if this is one for it, so I'm 2 minds about it.
Yeah, and then the radiator falls out.
Yeah, it's like a load bearing headlight.
One eternity later.
We got brand new Golf or 7.5 headlights.
Facelift headlights.
Facelift Golf or headlights, which are going to be dropped by me on the ground. Do you want to keep that plastic on it? No.
I'll just protect it from the flies.
The fly. This is very satisfying.
Yeah, let's see them.
They're pretty nice now.
Oh, they are nice.
They are.
Let's match them up to the old ones there.
That's quite a difference now.
Oh, wait till Craig sees them now. He'll want to say
You probably bought us that earlier with your credit card.
Go on,
It's like you're holding a baby.
yeah. Let's get these on. So this is the moment of truth. First drop down on the ground. Obviously we've still a lot of work to do, but it's just to give us an idea after day 1 of what it might look like when it's finished. And I think we've actually made good progress with it.
Oh, oh.
Front good, back not so good.
That's actually
The front's actually, I would actually, that the height is actually perfect.
Jason, look at that. That's not too
No,
bad.
that's alright.
And it's bang on, isn't it?
Bang on stance. You can't run it any lower because you won't drive anywhere. And so the front is perfect.
Oh, Daniel.
But the back,
And the back needs some work.
bit of an arch gap there now, yeah.
What do, Jesse? Right, you're good that way, yeah? Go on. Why does that not happen like that for us with all cars?
Spot on.
I mean, the wheel might touch the inside of the headlight, but
fine.
it's
that's
fine.
normal.
It's fine.
I've often had, you know, the wheel touch the headlights on a car. It's fine.
You get about a year out until it wears the light out of it. Just replace it.
I need to get like a step back look. That's a drivable height. Look at, you can see half the tire. So a very productive day here in Triple 8. Rick absolutely smashed it, getting a test fit of the kit on. We have a little bit of an issue with the rear end of the car, but we're going to get that sorted over the next couple of days. The car will get some lights, it's going to get some paint, it's going to look pretty spectacular. I think it looks ridiculous. And also we got the spoiler on the Cayman, which I think looks, just finished the car completely. So that is one car finished of all the projects, which is the Cayman. It's finished, we're not doing anything more with that. The Golf is getting done this week. Then we're going to move on to the E36, we're going to move on to the PS, we're going to move on to the SOAR, and hopefully all that will come together at the time the Corvette is done as well. So we'll have all the cars back in the garage, all finished at the same time at the end of April, all hoping that goes well, which it never does. On top of that, I want to give a big shout out to one of our partners here at Drift Games, Moorfield Motors. We bought this van from Moorfield Motors. Now, they did not expect us to do this with it.
It looked a lot different.
It looked a lot different than this, but if you guys are looking for a second-hand car, first-time buyer, luxury car, SUV, those guys are incredible. The prices are super competitive. They also will source any car that you want anywhere from outside of Ireland back into Ireland. Check out Moorfield Motors. They've got an amazing website, very easy to navigate, and they have something for everybody there. So on that note, we're going to part 2 of the Golf build very soon, and I'm excited. I think everyone here was like a little bit, oh, we'll do the Golf van, it'll be a bit of fun. It was a bit of a novelty bet on one of our videos, but now this might be the standout star. So Cayman done, Golf halfway through, other projects coming, way more back in the garage with the boys Ryan and Josh on the Corvette and the MX-5. It's all going off on Drift Games, so make sure you subscribe. If you want to grab some merch, that would be awesome. It really helps us make some more videos and makes the channel happen. And thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.